Hi, this is Linda Carlson from MONKEYGOOSE. I'm here with Mark Vollelunga, guitarist for Nothing More. They're here in Cincinnati with Five Finger Death Punch, Breaking Benjamin, and Bad Wolves, and they're promoting their newest album, The Stories We Tell Ourselves.
So just say when. I see that sunset in your eyes again. I got that sinking, same feeling. They said we'd never last, and they were right, but I can't help looking back.
Thank you for being with us today, Mark.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, thanks for having me.
Why don't you tell us a little bit about the band?
Sure. So we're an alternative progressive rock band from San Antonio. We're Texas boys. Our singer used to be our drummer for a long time. Johnny actually started singing in 2008, so he's been going for 10 years. We've probably been touring since 2005, like July, something like that. And Johnny and I met in 2002, I think, and started a band. He was in middle school, I was in high school.
So you were older. You were the strong influence.
Oh yes, yes. No. just by a couple of years. And
how did you meet?
Yeah, actually we met through a church camp. We all kind of grew up in the church, and I was actually playing Metallica songs in like one of the dorm rooms or whatever that we were staying at, and he came in and he was like, "Oh man, you're pretty good. You want to be in a band?" And I said no.
Oh my! Turned him down right away.
Yeah. I just like playing other people's songs, and then I thought about that, and as I kept playing guitar a bit more, and I started writing on my own, and I was like, wait, this is cool. So I gave him a call and went over to his house, and we had our first band practice. I sang and played guitar, and for the next 6 months we worked on that one song.
Do you find that a lot of fans get in touch with you and tell you that your music has affected them in some strong way?
Absolutely, yeah, and that means the world. That's our first album, actually, in 2004, was called Shelter, and I still feel like our mission is kind of the same. Even though we were in high school or whatever, it's we want our music and our lyrics to sort of be a shelter for people and to help people. So, you know, it's like, I know I struggled with depression and anxiety and heartbreak, and felt like I was at a bottom, and like I couldn't listen to any heartbreak songs or whatever.
Now I wonder, as you and your bandmates progress through life, you face different kinds of challenges, right? Different types of situations. So do you see, or do you believe that your music will change along with those experiences and
Yes.
your own growth?
Yes, definitely. We've been very true to personally writing about, you know, the life experiences we go through, in hopes that, you know, other people have been through a similar situation and can, you know, hold on to that and relate and connect to it in the same ways that it's, you know, songs have changed my life and helped me through things.
Symbolism is throughout your music. Even your latest release, which I saw was at number 11 on Billboard yesterday, I checked.
Tonight we're growing closer to the end. Were we fools for each other, or fools for falling in? Are we looking at forever? 'Cause I don't see it in your eyes. Have you had enough, or do we try again? The glass was half full when we stopped pouring in.
What about the symbolism of the name of your band, Nothing More?
Yeah. At first, you know, we didn't think much of it. You know, I was barely in high school and Johnny in middle school, and we honestly were just kind of fed up with thinking of names for our band. And so we joked about being nothing. Like, we're just going to be nothing. That's it. And then he got the idea of like, well, what if we're nothing more? And something that was special to us was we would go to shows and kind of smaller like punk rock shows type of things, and we'd get to meet the bands and whatnot and hang out for a minute. And when bands were cool and when they were the same way on and off stage, it was like, oh man, awesome. Like they're just people playing music, and they appreciate their fans and the people that like them. So really then the idea was we're gonna, we're nothing more than kids that love music, and we're happy to just do that.
I like that. So, all right, now you were nominated in all 3 rock categories for the Grammys for earlier this year. How cool was that?
Oh yeah, it's a dream come true. It really is. Like we were so shocked, and I don't think any of us really felt the gravity of the situation until we all got phone calls from our parents and friends we hadn't talked to in forever or whatever, and everybody's just freaking out, and like my mom's crying on the phone, and
That's what I'm doing.
yeah, I know, and it's like, oh wow, that's right. This is like one of the biggest like accomplishments, achievements that you can sort of like make in the
In
music
your industry,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah, and it will forever kind of stay there. It's like a PhD or letters behind your name. It's like, oh, Grammy nominated
I know.
artist.
I think, and hopefully again and again. I mean,
Yeah.
what keeps you grounded then? Because you've reached this level of success that's really amazing and very exciting. What keeps you grounded?
Yeah, well, thank you. I don't know. They're just things, and it's nice. It's like I've always believed in our music, and I've always believed that it was important, powerful, and I'm very proud of it. And I know that it's impacted a lot of people. So in the same way, it's like even the fact that there's letters behind our name now, or whatever. That's awesome, but it didn't. I don't know. I'm still gonna be me. And
Yeah, because how long are you touring at a stretch? When did you get a break?
I guess kind of the way we do it. Maybe it's like you put out an album, and like 6 months before it comes out, it's like you tour from that point after to like, I don't know, 2-ish years or whatever.
Yeah.
Or hopefully that's a long cycle, as they say, which is, yeah, that's what you want.
Right.
You want the album to keep growing and maturing and into new levels or whatever. And then after that, like since the past few albums we've done ourselves, all the producing, mixing and everything.
On the road?
Yeah, and at home. There's definitely like we'll do the jam room stage first, and so it was nice. All 2016 or most of it, we were just at home and we treated our job like a normal job's hours. So we would go to the band room or wherever and work from 10 to 6 or work 8 hours a day, and then we get to come home and sleep in our own bed type of thing, which was awesome.
Yeah.
And that was really cool, and that was some more normalcy.
I understand that you had a very musical youth, and you did a lot of singing
Yeah,
in a choir.
yeah,
You
definitely.
traveled a lot.
Yeah.
So, have you thought about having more of a vocal?
Yeah,
role?
definitely. That's funny you say that. Dan, Johnny, and myself all we've been taking instruction from Melissa Cross, who's an awesome vocal coach and has done wonders for rock and metal singers. She's so talented and just and kooky, but in the best of ways. It's like she's great.
Yeah.
She knows what
Quirkiness
she's
is a
talking
good thing.
about.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, she told me, she was like, so when are you putting out your solo record? And I chuckled.
Is there anything else you want to share? Let the world know?
Yeah, we're gonna be home mid-September. We finished this for the next 2 weeks, and then we're doing a really cool self-help festival that A Day to Remember puts on in Detroit, the end of September, along with a co-headline show at Starset in Columbus, which will be cool. And then a couple more weeks off, then we go to Europe with Bull from a Valentine and Of Mice and Men. That'll be really good.
You've been through with some really exciting.
Yeah. This year's been pretty cool.
Well, thanks for spending the time here.
Yeah.
today. I really appreciate it.